friends, so we have a big update. Maybe already you might have heard that regarding the admit card of AAPGT 2021. It is released. So if you see the nta.ac.in, the NTA official website, in the archive section, the scroll, no updates are given regarding the AAPGT. So don't get confused by checking this website and thinking that it's not available. Even in the active examination session, like the exam name or the active examinations or the upcoming examinations, they have not updated regarding the AIAPGT. So you have to go to aiapgt.nta.ac.in. This is the website of All India Ayush Postgraduate Entrance Test. So you may be seeing the old updates like information bulletin, all those things. So yesterday, 13th September 2021, late night, there is an update, and download link is also ready. So you can see the notice actually. So when you click on the notice, public notice, release of admit card for All India Ayush Postgraduate Entrance Test. So this was dated yesterday, 13/9/2021. So the date is same, 18th September, Saturday. So there are no much time actually. Today is already Tuesday, and we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Only 4 days in your hand, and you may have to travel also to the exam center. And don't get tensed, but keep in mind that don't get so much stressed, and don't compromise on your sleep and all. This will affect your alertness and using of your common sense, all those things on the day of exam. So be calm and cool, and whatever troubles are there in traveling, finding a stay, don't worry. Leave it to your friends or your close relatives or parents, and if not possible, you only manage it, but don't take intentions. So admit cards are hosted on, I have shown the link in the website aapgt.nta.ac.in, and download the admit card using application form and password, or application form and number and date of birth. All these things you can do. So it's a provisional admit card subject to fulfillment of eligibility conditions. There are some more eligibility conditions, it seems. We'll see the instructions. So admit card will not be sent by post, that you have to understand. Don't wait for a postal admit card. Take a printout of it, and candidate must not mutilate the admit card or change any entry made therein. So anything printed on the admit card, don't change it. If at all something is wrong, you can contact NTA. An issue of admit card, however, shall not necessarily mean acceptance of eligibility, which shall be further scrutinized at subsequent stages of admission process. And candidates are advised to preserve a copy of their admit card in good condition for future reference. So keep a soft copy and hard copy for your future reference now itself in a file. And visit this NTA website and aapgt.nta.ac.in website for any latest updates regarding the examination, like if at all a last moment postponement or anything is there. But don't expect anything like that. Most of the exams are happening on the day itself. And in case of any difficulty in downloading the admit card or discrepancy in the details contained in the admit card, candidates can contact NTA help desk in this number. Usually this number they don't pick up, but write to NTA in website so that it will be a proof for you. And this is the latest update from NTA, and we'll see the download link. So download All India Ayush Postgraduate Entrance Test 2021 admit card. This is the website aapgt.nta.ac.in, and if you click on that, you can see admit card provisional through application number and password, through application number and date of birth. You can download that, and you will be able to just few details, application number, date of birth, and this security pin. Just sign in and download it. So I'll show you the admit card also. So this can be the admit card. In the top portion, there will be the details of the candidates, the exam center, all those details, and the self-declaration undertaking part regarding COVID-19. So your name, then resident of your permanent residence you can write, and do hereby declare the following: I have read the instructions, guidelines, and relevant orders of the Government of India pertaining to COVID-19 pandemic. I have read information bulletin. So you have to read information bulletin properly, line by line. You'll get a lot of idea regarding the exam. Instructions and notices related to the examination available on the website, and these two websites. And I have in the last 14 days. So wherever you have any symptoms are there, means you can tick it. Don't cross it. You can leave it blank. So it's written here. Otherwise, leave blank. If it is applicable to you, like you had a flu-like symptoms like fever, cough, breathlessness, sore throat, runny nose, body ache, or any other symptoms in these last 14 days, you have to tick it. Otherwise, leave it blank. and been in close contact with a confirmed case of COVID-19, then that also this eligibility or the criteria is given, not being at less than 1 meter for more than 15 minutes, all those things, not being in close contact, all these things. And you can tick it if it is if it is applicable to you, you can tick this, otherwise leave it blank. And traveled the following cities. So if at all you have traveled for following cities 14 days prior to arriving at the center, so examination center, before reaching that you have traveled to any places, you can give a this one kind of undertaking. So name of the city is first, second, third, fourth. Date of arrival in the center city, what I understood is the examination center date of arrival you can mention here. I'm not very sure about this. It must be that, because other than that sender is referred to that only. So date of arrival to the sender city, maybe if you are from a different city and you are arriving to the city on the like 17th itself or 18th morning, exam is on the afternoon, but you may be reaching on the 18th morning, so you can mention it here, nothing to worry. And the health and well-being of our community is our first priority, therefore the sender reserves the right to deny entry to its premises. Don't get confused and don't get worried by these sentences. That's a procedure. NEET examination, the students after soon after 12th class also have to fill this thing. We are already doctors, so nothing to worry, nothing to get tensed by this form, declaration form. And I have read I have read the detailed important instructions for candidates as given on page 2 and advisory for candidates regarding COVID-19 on page 3 and 4, and I undertake to abide by the same. That means before signing you have to read this line by line. I will show you, but nobody will read. Actually many candidates will leave that portion only. Admit card they will download and leave these things, just they will sign it. But that is very very important, and you will get more clarity regarding all the instructions if you are reading. Otherwise you will have a lot of doubts, that's why I'm telling. So candidate signature, you have to underline this and understand, to be signed on the day of examination in the presence of invigilator only. So this you don't sign now. By seeing candidate signature, don't jump and sign now. So here you can do the left hand thumb impression before reaching the center itself. So this you can do it from home, your home itself. And photo also you can affix now itself before reaching the examination center. But this column you leave to be signed on the presence of invigilator only. So, and like these are important instructions for candidates. The COVID-19 regarding the entry time, all those things, and the gate closing time, these are very very important regarding your examination. Don't get confused, morning is your exam or afternoon. Like for Ayurveda, morning will be the exam, and homeopathy, afternoon will be the exam. So keep all these things in mind. And all this regarding the advisories and the important instructions you need to read, and this self-declaration form along with the admit card you have to fill and take. And this is a provisional admit card subject to satisfying the eligibility condition as given in the prospectus or information bulletin. So all these things you have to keep in mind. Maybe you will be allowed to write the exam even if the eligibility is not met, but for admission process they will not agree by saying that you got the admit card, so I should get the admission, like that. All the information, eligibility conditions given in the prospectus and information bulletin should be met, and no candidate would be allowed to enter the examination without admit card and undertaking valid ID proof and proper frisking. They will check everything. So admit card, undertaking, these are important things. And these things are the things permitted to carry to the examination venue. Personal transparent water bottle, personal hand sanitizer, simple transparent ballpoint pen, and admit card along with self-declaration download from the NTA website on A4 size paper. So there they have not mentioned regarding color print or black and white print, so don't worry about all those things. You can take a color print or a black and white print, I think. Clear printout, you can go through the information bulletin also once again. And additional passport size photograph for pasting on the attendance sheet. So once you are fixing a photo here, additional one photo to fix on the attendance sheet you have to take, and original valid ID proof, and mask and gloves if needed. It's not a necessary, or these are permitted things. It's not that it is mandatory or this should be taken. Mask should be there, but gloves is not necessary, I think. I don't think so, but still you can keep it in your bag or your pouch. And all these things you can see. Candidate must carry any one of the original valid photo identity proof issued by the government, PAN card or driving license or voter ID, a passport, Aadhaar card, e-Aadhaar, ration card, Aadhaar enrollment number with photo, all other ID or photograph, even if attested scanned photo of ID. Attested copy of a photocopy and all don't take. Original ID card you have to take. That is very much original and valid photo identification proof. That is the thing. The candidates with physical disability certificate issued by the competent authority, if claiming relaxation under PWD category, the scribe must also carry his or her own self-declaration. So if a scribe is coming to help you, they also have to carry the self-declaration undertaking in this format regarding the education qualification, etc. And passport size photograph, valid government identity, and self-declaration regarding the COVID-19 as per the above format. The scribe also have to take this. And other electronic devices, mobile phones and all, you should not take. So don't take any valuable things, jewelries or electronics or your laptops and all. If like nobody is coming with you, don't take all those things to the venue. There won't be a place, there won't be facility. And shoes, footwear and with thick soles and garments with large buttons are not permitted. So when you wear the dress, don't like wear dresses with fancy buttons, large buttons and all. So think of all these things and keep it in mind. And blank paper sheets, rough sheets will be given. Around 6 sheets will be given. It's coming in the next page actually. So these are the important instructions. If you see the other advisory for candidates regarding COVID-19, all these checking will be there, hand sanitizer will be available, but you can also take, and gap will be maintained as per the Government of India guidelines, and your temperature will be checked, all those things. Then rough sheet 6 numbers will be provided in the desk itself. And pre-exam preparation, during examination, after examination, all these instructions if you go through, you will get a clear-cut idea. So all these instructions if you go through, you will have a clarity and there won't be any doubt. So all the best wishes for our viewers for Aiapget 2021. Any other doubts or any problems, you can ask in our Android app, Front of Health. Download it and chat with us and join the Front of Health community and Aiapget 2021 group, batch groups, so that you can chat with your friends, and even after the exam we can recall the questions and discuss regarding the answer key and all. So all the best wishes.